Hey, how's it going, folks? Charles here with Snyder Marketing, and we're only about 20, a little over 24 hours away from the webinar coming up tomorrow at 3 p.m. Man, I'm excited. Hope you guys are getting excited. If you're not signed up for this, get signed up. What the hell are you waiting for? Um, Business isn't going to get better just by accident. You got to do something. So yeah, I've talked to a couple of people who are kind of hemming and hawing. In fact, I had a discussion with a guy yesterday, and he's like, I don't need marketing." I was like, um, what makes you say that?" And basically, he's like, "Well, I'm only interested in like selling my product." So if you want to sell your products, but you're not interested in marketing, what the hell are you doing? What do you? Why are we even talking? But anyway, um, it kind of turned into a not really. As far as I'm concerned, it's just I kind of feel sorry for the guy. I'm not going to waste any more time with it. But anyway, you need marketing. You need advertising in order to get customers. If you're not getting enough customers, if you're not getting enough sales, you need to do marketing and advertising. Or you need to do ROI Ninja CRM and missed call text back, like I've been talking about, which is what this webinar is all about. So anyway, uh, I'm working on finalizing some of the details of the presentation. I've actually got it mostly done now. I'm just kind of like working on some of the extra stuff. I mean, it just, I got some BS in there about me, a little bit about the business and stuff, but pretty much, as you can see on the left hand side here, I got like most of the presentation hammered out here. The only thing is, I want to fit in. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet or where I'm going to do it yet, but I think I want to, yeah, well, it's not that I think, I know I want to put like the missed call text back ROI calculator in there just to kind of use that. And then I've also, just been working on some other things where I have developed some additional assets like webinar brochure. I actually finished that. I don't know, it was last week before, something like that. It was close. This is pretty quick. It's just a real quick overview. I'm going to send that out. All the attendees are going to get a free copy of this, as well as a free copy of my ebook. And they're also going to get signed up for ROI Ninjas. Plus, one of the things I haven't really talked about a whole lot yet is with this whole integration thing with the missed call text back and the streamlined communication with all the different platforms is we're going to be pulling in your Google My Business chat. And then we're also going to be pulling in your Google reviews as well as your Facebook reviews. So anytime anyone leaves you a view, whether it's on a review on Facebook or Google, you'll get a notification within the content channel or the conversation channel that I showed you guys, and you'll see it in there. You'll see what they have to say, how many stars that they gave you, and then you'll have the option in a different area to actually go in there and actually reply to it, which is a very good idea. That helps with your SEO and stuff. But user generated content like reviews will do more to help boost your search engine ranking, to help drive more traffic and stuff like that. Plus, good reviews is going to help you get more business. So that's just another, couple other little options there. In addition to the new, with the phone number, I got like two dozen things rolling around in my head right now. If with the phone number, what you can do is you can actually use mobile calling. So what they can do, it can actually bridge the call. And if you're on the go, you can actually like receive the call, as part of the automation, they can actually like, dial back. You can do an auto call or whatever. I'm not going to get into all that stuff because how you do it and how it's set up is entire, it can be different for each industry, but there's two basic ways that we're set it up. Is number one, the system ROI Ninja's CRM calls back that customer at their phone number and gives them a pre-recorded message, says, hey, hey, if you want to talk to so-and-so, or you want to talk to a sales rep or a customer service representative or the owner of the company, whatever you choose it to do, press one and it'll bridge the call. And if they press one, what it'll do, it bridges the call and it'll ring your mobile phone. Pretty cool, huh? The other way they can actually do it is when they call, they get the message call text back, and then they get the option of, hey, would you like to call them back? Or you can go into the app, see what number that they called from, and then call them back from that app through your mobile phone. Just two ways that you can actually do it. There's some other nuanced stuff that you can actually do with it as well, but I'm not going to get into all that craziness. This is just like some of the basics of what we're doing. So if you want to learn more about ROI, if you want to know more about ROI Ninja CRM, missed call text back, and all the little cool features, like how much money you can recover from using the missed call text back feature, get signed up for the webinar, or at least get signed up and then watch the replay. But you're not going to get either one unless you get signed up. It's free. It's free, but I want your name, email, and phone number in trade for it. It's fair trade. I mean, it's free. I'm going to be dumping all kind of free information on you, like crazy amount of free information. But again, real quick, if you haven't seen the other videos, I will demonstrate maybe, if I can find the right damn page. Missed call. Good. What in the hell? I got way too much crap open. Go to sites. Go to the webinar funnel. And then this is actually part of the webinar funnel. So people who attend are going to get a direct link to check this out. And then what you can do is come in here and actually play around with the ROI calculator to figure out how much money that you're actually losing. So we were just kind of playing around with it last night a little bit. Me and my team, they were checking that out. They're really, they thought it was the coolest thing since sliced bread. So one of the things they came up with is, hey, what does like a hiring client do? Like a real estate agent or a, a doctor, or someone has like a real high end business or offer that they have, say for example, each customer is worth $10,000 a month. I was like, well, yeah, I mean, it's still the same concept. I said, okay, so how many calls are they missing each month? Or each day, I'm sorry. And we kind of talked about it. And one of the first example was, they're missing 30 calls a day. I'm like, wait a second. If they're missing 30 calls a day, what the hell are they doing? Are they even in business? I mean, are they out on vacation or something if they're missing 30 calls a day? But anyway, after we talked about it a while, they decided, hey, they're missing like 5 calls a day. But then they said, they have, like a higher closing rate at like 25%. They're a little bit better at the sales and stuff. I'm like, okay. So then they're like, okay, run it. They wanted to see what was going on. Click the button, boom, all that information popped up, and they were amazed at the amount of money that the calculator told them was being missed because in that scenario. Like they could not believe, right there, just using those simple numbers, if you miss 5 calls per day and each customer is potentially worth $10,000, you're missing over $380,000 a month in business. So the monthly investment for ROI Ninja CRM and missed call text back is right there. Minus that, they're still talking, almost $380,000, which is a 50,000% return. Now, obviously, if they're doing more sales, you have higher ticket items, you're missing more calls. There's the potential, you have a higher closing rate or whatever. There's a potential that, your ROI is going to be much higher. But using one of the examples, which I think is fairly common for most business owners, like the guy I was talking to a couple of weeks ago, he's missing 2-3 calls. We'll say 3. And I'm not sure what that was. I just got a warning about something, but and we'll say, hey, they only closed 10%. So each customer is worth $1,000. They're missing, maybe we'll say they miss 10 calls per day. They're pretty busy. They have a garage. They're out there, they're working on vehicles and stuff. They're covered in oil and grease and stuff. They can't always answer the phone. So they miss 10 calls per day. Closing percent is, about 1 in 10 people that call or see that call end up bringing the car into the garage. So what do these numbers actually look like? Boom, right there it is. So running this out, you're talking about $30,000 in potential business each month. The investment stays the same, still close to a net profit of $30,000. And their return on investment is 3,900%. So, which is incredible. If you close that amount of business, it's like for every dollar you put into investing in ROI Ninja CRM and missed call text back, you'll get back $3,900. You'll get back, like 3,901. But you gave me one, so we're taking that back out of there. That's a crazy investment. Where in the world did you get that kind of investment? Especially if you're missing that kind of money. I mean, you're talking about a lot of freaking money that's being lost every single month. And I can't even highlight this. Jesus Christ, my hands are all over. I didn't even drink coffee today, and I'm all like trying to get all this shit done. But that's incredible how much money small businesses are missing just because they miss phone calls. I'll leave you with that. I'm out of here. I'm getting ready for it. I'm going to do one more of these tomorrow, be a couple hours before the actual event goes down at 3 p.m. And again, get signed up. The only way you're going to see his webinar or the replay is if you register. If you don't register, can't help.